General Sodas, makers of Orange Fizz Water, is proud to present Rocky Goldstar and Alice Reed in Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. Other players this evening include Stanley Hiller, William Fine, Lana Morton, Barbara Turner, and yours truly, Don Goodwin. We take you now to London in the year 1912. It is late in the evening as theatregoers are exiting the Royal Ballet Opera House in pouring rain. Many are trying to find cabs, while others seek shelter under a large pillar at Covent Garden. Among the crowd is retired Colonel Aloysius Pickering of His Majesty's Royal Army. Since his retirement, he has made a name for himself as an expert in linguistics and analytics, having published the work Spoken Sanskrit, which has brought him to many speaking engagements across the world. He, among many sellers of wares, takes shelter underneath the great pillars, while a man stands in a corner, listening to every word spoken and making notes to himself.
That rain came up suddenly.
Sure did. Good thing we moved our wares quickly. They'd have been soaked and we'd have had nothing to sell tonight.
Cab! Oh, posh. Gentlemen, you happen to know if there'll be more cabs tonight?
In about 30 minutes, they turn about.
Oh, posh.
Cheer up, Captain. Here, I got lots of flowers to cheer ones up. Buy a flower off a poor girl.
I'm sorry, I haven't any change.
Give you change, Captain. I can change half a crown.
I'm afraid all I have are bills. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I have a twopence. Here you are, young lady.
Thank you, Captain.
Better give him a flower for it, or you'll be in trouble. There's a bloke behind us taking down every blessed word you're saying.
I ain't done nothing wrong by speaking to the gentleman. I've a right to sell flowers if I keep off the curb. I'm a respectable girl, so help me. I never spoke to him except to ask him to buy a flower off me.
There. Who's hurting you, you silly girl? What do you take me for?
It's all right, he's a gentleman. Look at his boots. She thought you were the copper's knock, sir.
What's a copper's knock?
It's a copper's knock. An informer, as you might say.
I take my Bible oath. I never said a word.
Oh, shut up. Do I look like a policeman?
What did you take down my words for? How do I know whether you took me down right? You just showed me what you wrote about me. What's that? That ain't proper writing. I can't read that.
I can. Cheer up, Captain, and haul your flower off the poor girl.
It's because I called him Captain. I meant no harm. Oh, sir, don't let him lay a charge against me for all...
Charge? I make no charge. Really, sir, if you are a detective, you need not begin protecting me against molestation by young women until I ask you. Anybody could see that the girl meant no harm.
Ain't a tech. He's a bloomin' busybody, that's what he is. I tell you, look at his boots.
And how are all your people down at Chelsea?
Who told you my people came from Chelsea?
Never you mind. They did. How do you come to be up so far east? You were born in Lisson Grove.
Oh, what harm is there in my leaving Lisson Grove? It wasn't fit for a pig to live in, and I had to pay 4 and 6 a week. Oh.
Live where you like, but stop that noise.
Oh, come. He can't touch you. You have a right to live where you please.
You know where I come from?
Hoxton.
Well, who said I didn't? Blimey. You know everything, you do.
Ain't no call to meddle with me, ain't.
Of course he ain't. Don't you stand it from him. See here, what call have you to know about somebody what never offered to meddle with you? You take us for dirt under your feet, don't you?
See that gentleman he's talking to? Tell him where he's from if you want to go fortune-telling.
Betcha he can't.
Boston, Oxford, Cambridge, and India.
Oh, quite right. May I ask, sir, do you do this for your living at a music hall?
Thought of that. Perhaps I shall someday.
He's no gentleman, he ain't, to interfere with a poor girl.
How do you do it, if I may ask?
Simply phonetics, the science of speech. That's my profession, also a hobby. I can place any man within 6 miles. I can place him within 2 miles in London. Sometimes within 2 streets.
Ought to be ashamed of himself, unmanly coward.
But is there a living in that?
Oh, yes. Quite a fat one. Especially among the American millionaires who wish to sound more refined.
Let him mind his own business and leave a poor girl.
Woman, cease this detestable boo-hooing instantly, or else seek the shelter of some other place.
I've a right to be here if I like, same as you.
A woman who utters such depressing and disgusting sounds has no right to be anywhere, no right to live. Remember that you are a human being with a soul and the divine gift of articulate speech, that your native language is the language of Shakespeare and Milton and the Bible, and don't sit there crooning like a bilious pigeon.
Oh!
Heavens, what a noise! Oh! You see this creature with the curbstone English? The English that will keep her in the gutter to the end of her days. Well, sir, in 3 months I could pass that girl off as a duchess at an ambassador's garden party. I could even get her a place as lady's maid or shop assistant, which requires better English.
I am myself a student of Indian dialects, and...
Do you know Colonel Pickering, the author of Spoken Sanskrit?
I am Colonel Pickering. Who are you?
Henry Higgins, author of Higgins's Universal Alphabet.
I came from India to meet you.
I was going to India to meet you. Where are you staying?
At the Carlton.
Not anymore. You're staying with me at 27A Wimpole Street. Will give us a chance to exchange notes.
Splendid. Thank you.
Hi, fair kind gentlemen, I'm short for my lodging.
Liar. You said you could change half a crown.
You ought to be stuffed with nails, you ought. Take the old bloomin' basket for 6p.
Ah, a reminder. Here's a few coins for you. Pickering, let's have a jar over some.
Lead the way, my dear Higgins.
Left you quite a lot, Eliza.
What are you going to do with all that silver, Liza?
I have an idea, I have.
The next morning, Professor Henry Higgins was showing Colonel Pickering the sounds he had recorded from all the dialects he had picked up over the years. Eliza Doolittle, the flower girl they had met the night before, gently knocks on Professor Higgins' door.
Yes, may I help you?
Good day, Mum. I come to speak with Professor Higgins, if I may.
Ah, yes. Come in, child, and wait in the drawing room.
What room might that be?
Pardon me, the room to your right.
So, Pickering, what did you think of the Yorkshire brogue? Did you find it easier or harder to hear than the Albanian accent?
Oh, please, Higgins. I'm quite done with sounds this morning. I have a massive headache.
Excuse me, Professor Higgins, but there's a girl here to see you.
A girl? Heavens, what does she want?
I haven't the foggiest, sir. I thought you had sent for her. You meet such queer people sometimes.
Where is she now?
In the drawing room.
Pickering, this is a sort of luck. I'll show you how I make the records end. Oh, no.
Good morning, Governor.
Why, this is the girl I jotted down last night. She's no use. I've got all the records I want of the Listen Grove lingo, and I'm not going to waste another cylinder on it. Be off with you. I don't want you.
Don't you be so saucy. You ain't heard what I come for yet. Did you tell him I come in a taxi?
Nonsense, girl. What do you think a gentleman like Mr. Higgins cares what you came in?
Ooh, we are proud. We ain't above giving lessons, not him. I heard him say so. Well, I ain't come here to ask for any compliment, and if my money's not good enough, I can go elsewhere.
Good enough for what?
Good enough for you. Now you know, don't you? I've come to have lessons, I am, and to pay for 'em too, make no mistake.
Well, what do you expect me to say to you?
Well, if he was a gentleman, he might ask me to sit down, I think. Didn't I tell you I'm bringing you business?
Pickering, shall we ask this baggage to sit down, or shall we throw her out of the window?
Oh! I won't be called a baggage when I've a foot to pay like any lady.
What is it you want, my girl?
I want to be a lady in a flower shop instead of selling at the corner of Tottenham Court Road. They won't take me unless I can talk more genteel. He said he could teach me. Well, here I am, ready to pay him, not asking any favour, and he treats me as if I was dirt.
How can you be such a foolish, ignorant girl as to think you could afford to pay Mr. Higgins?
Why shouldn't I? I know what lessons cost as well as you do, and I'm ready to pay.
How much?
Now you're talking. I thought you'd come off it when you saw a chance of getting a bit back of what you chucked to me last night. You'd had a drop in, hadn't you?
What's your name?
Liza Doolittle.
Would you care to sit down, Miss Doolittle?
Oh, don't mind if I do, Captain, thank you.
How much do you propose to pay me for the lessons?
Oh, I know what's right. A lady friend of mine gets French lessons for 18p an hour from a real French gentleman. Well, you wouldn't have the face to ask me the same for teaching me my own language as you would for French, so I won't give more than a shilling. Take it or leave it.
You know, Pickering, if you consider a shilling not as a simple shilling, but as a percentage of this girl's income, it works out as fully equivalent to 60 or 70 guineas from a millionaire.
How so?
The millionaire has about £150 a day. She earns about half a crown.
Who told you I only...
She offers me 2/5 of a day's income for a lesson. 2/5 of a millionaire's income for a day would be somewhere about £60. It's handsome. By George, it's enormous. It's the biggest offer I ever had.
£60? What are you talking about? I never offered you £60. Where would I get...
Hold your tongue.
But I ain't got £60. Oh.
Don't cry, you silly girl. Sit down. Nobody's going to touch your money.
Somebody is going to touch you with a broomstick if you don't stop sniveling.
Oh, one would think you was my father.
If I decide to teach you, Eliza, I'll be worse than 2 fathers to you. Here, take this handkerchief.
What's this for?
To wipe your eyes, to wipe any part of your face that feels moist. Remember, that's your handkerchief and that's your sleeve. Don't mistake the one for the other if you wish to become a lady in a shop.
Higgins, I'm interested. What about the ambassador's garden party? I'll say you're the greatest teacher alive if you make that good. I'll bet you all of the expenses of the experiment that you can't do it. And I'll pay for the lessons.
You are real good. Thank you, Captain.
It's almost irresistible. She's so deliciously low, so horribly dirty.
Oh, I ain't dirty. I washed my face and hands before I come, I did.
By Jove, I'll do it. Yes, in 6 months. In 3, if she has a good ear and a quick tongue. I'll take her anywhere, pass her off as anything. We'll start today. Now, this moment. Take her away and clean her, Mrs. Pierce. Monkey brand, if it won't come off any other way. Is there a good fire in the kitchen?
Yes, but
Good.
I don't...
Take all her clothes off and burn them. Ring up White Lee for somebody for new ones. Wrap her up in brown paper till they come.
You're no gentleman, you're not, to talk of such things. I'm a good girl, I am, and I know what the like of you are, I do.
We want none of your Listen Grove prudery here, young woman. You've got to learn to behave like a duchess. Take her away, Mrs. Pierce. If she gives you any trouble, wallop her.
No, I'll call the police, I will.
But I've no place to put her.
Put her in the dustbin.
Oh!
Oh, come, Higgins. Be reasonable.
You must be reasonable, Mr. Higgins. Really, you must. You can't take up a girl like that as if you were picking up a pebble on the beach.
Why not?
You don't know anything about her. What about her parents? She may be married.
Gone.
There. As the girl very properly says, gone.
Who'd marry me?
By George, Eliza, the streets will be strewn with the bodies of men shooting themselves for your sake before I've done with you.
Stop, Mr. Higgins. I won't allow it. Go home to your parents, girl, and tell them to take better care of you.
I ain't got no parents. They told me I was big enough to earn my own living and turned me out.
Where's your mother?
I ain't got no mother. Her that turned me out was my sick stepmother. But I've done without him, and I'm a good girl, I am.
Very well, then. What on earth is all this fuss about? The girl doesn't belong to anybody. There's no use to anybody but me. Now, take her downstairs and...
But what's to become of her? Is she to be paid anything? Do be sensible, sir.
I'll pay her whatever is necessary. Put it down in the housekeeping book.
What?
What on earth will she want with money anyway? She'll have her food and her clothes. She'll only drink if you give her money.
Oh, you are a brute. It's a lie. Nobody ever saw the sign of liquor on me.
Does it occur to you, Higgins, that the girl has some feelings?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not any feelings that we need bother about. Have you, Eliza?
I got my feelings same as anyone else.
Will you please keep to the point, Mr. Higgins? I want to know in what terms the girl is to be here. How much should her wages be? And what is to become of her when you've finished your teaching? You must look ahead a little.
What's to become of her if I leave her in the gutter? Tell me that, Mrs. Pierce.
That's her own business, not yours, Mr. Higgins.
Well, when I've done with her, we can throw her back into the gutter. And then it will be her own business again. So that's all right.
Oh, you've no feeling, Art, and you...
Excuse me, Higgins, but I really must interfere. Mrs. Pierce is quite right. If this girl is to put herself in your hands for 6 months for an experiment in teaching, she must thoroughly understand what she is doing.
How can she? She's incapable of understanding anything. Besides, do any of us understand what we are doing? If we did, would we ever do it?
Oh, very clever, Higgins, but not sound sense.
Eliza, you are to live here for the next 6 months, learning how to speak beautifully, like a lady in a florist's shop. If you're good and do whatever you're told, you shall sleep in a proper bedroom, and have lots to eat, and money to buy sweets and take rides and taxis. If you're naughty and idle, you will sleep in the back kitchen among the black beetles and be walloped by Mrs. Pierce with a broomstick. At the end of 6 months, you shall go to Buckingham Palace in a carriage, beautifully dressed. If the king finds out you're not a lady, You will be taken by the police to the Tower of London, where your head will be cut off as a warning to other presumptuous flower girls. If you are not found out, you shall have a present of 7 and 6pence to start life as a lady in a shop. If you refuse this offer, you will be a most ungrateful and wicked girl, and the angels will weep for you. Now, are you satisfied, Pickering? Can I put it more plainly and fairly, Mrs. Pierce?
I think you'd better let me speak to the girl properly in private. Of course, I know you don't mean her any harm, but when you get what you call interested in people's accents, you never think or care what may happen to them or you. Come with me, Eliza.
You're a great bully, you are.
Don't answer back, girl. You don't understand the gentleman. Come with me.
He's no more a gentleman than I am. I'll stay for the wages, and if I don't like how I'm treated, I'll leave. I will.
I say this calls for some brandy. Pickering?
I could be persuaded, but, Higgins, I...
Spit it out, my good man.
Are you a good man of good character where women are concerned?
Have you ever met a man of good character where women are concerned?
Oh, yes, quite often.
Well, I haven't. I find that the moment I let a woman make friends with me, she becomes jealous, exacting, suspicious, and a damn nuisance. I find that the moment I let myself make friends with a woman, I become selfish and tyrannical. So here I am, a confirmed bachelor, and content to stay so. So don't worry, Pickering. I've taught scores of women, some with figures like a Greek goddess's, but I would never take one as a mate. Women upset everything. When you let them into your life, you find that the woman is driving at one thing and you're driving at another.
At what, for example?
Oh, Lord knows. I suppose the woman wants to live her own life and the man wants to live his, and each tries to drag the other on to the wrong track. One wants to go north and the other south.
Oh! I won't go in there! Not ever! Oh!
Merciful heavens!
Mrs. Pierce? Mrs. Pierce! What on earth is all the shouting about?
It's the bath, sir. She's never seen one before.
Oh, Pickering, we have taken on a stiff job.
Higgins, we have...
3 weeks later, Eliza was busy learning how to properly say her vows. Professor Higgins thought it would be a good place to start to begin with. Meanwhile, Eliza sent a message to her, gather her things. Everything except her clothing. So her father, Alfred P. Doolittle, decided to visit Professor Higgins.
Oh, Higgins, have you tried the tarts this morning? They are quite delicious.
I've been too busy listening to Eliza's recent recording. Listen, Pickering.
H-E-I-O-U. Ha, ha, ha.
That was her just yesterday. Now, listen to her first one.
H-E-I-O-U. Ha, ha, ha.
In only 3 weeks, we've gotten her from saying ooh to you. It's quite incredible. Now...
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Mrs. Pierce, what is it?
There's a dustman at the door, Alfred Doolittle. He says you have his daughter here.
I say...
Better show the blackguard in, Mrs. Pierce.
He may not be a blackguard, Higgins.
Of course he is, Pickering. Eliza's been here 3 weeks and now he shows himself. Oh, he's up to something. But we might as well entertain him. We may learn something, too.
What, about Eliza?
No, his accent.
Mr. Doolittle, sir.
Professor Higgins.
Good morning. Sit down.
Morning, Governor. I've come about a serious matter I have.
Brought up in Hounslow, rather Welsh, I should think. What do you want, Doolittle?
I want my daughter. That's what I want, see?
Of course you do. You're her father, aren't you? You don't suppose anyone else wants her, do you? I'm glad to see you have some spark of family feeling left. She's upstairs. Take her away at once.
What?
Take her away. Do you suppose I'm going to keep your daughter for you?
Now, look here, Governor. Is this reasonable? Is it fair to take advantage of a man like this? The girl belongs to me. You've got her. Where do I come in?
How dare you come here and attempt to blackmail me?
Oh.
You sent her here on purpose.
Oh, don't take a man up like that, Governor.
The police shall take you up. This is a plant, a plot to extort money by threats. I shall telephone for the police.
Now, have I asked you for a brass father? Leave it to the gentleman here. Have I said a word about money?
Then how did you know she was here?
Well, tell you, Governor, if you let me. I'm willing to tell you. I'm wanting to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you.
Pickering, this chap has a certain natural gift of rhetoric. Observe the rhythm of his native wood notes while. I'm willing to tell you. I wanted to tell you. I'm waiting to tell you. sentimental rhetoric. That's the Welsh strain in him. It also accounts for his mendacity and dishonesty.
Please, Higgins, I'm West Country myself. Mr. Doolittle, how do you know the girl was here if you did not send her?
Well, she sent for her luggage, and I heard about it, asked for it, everything except her clothes. She said she didn't want no clothes. What was I to think of that, Governor? I asked you as a parent. What was I to think?
So you came to rescue her from worse than death, eh?
Just so, Governor.
But why did you bring her luggage if you intended to take her away?
Have I said a word of taking her away? Have I now? Listen here, Governor. You and me are men of the world, ain't we?
Oh, men of the world, are we?
The floor is yours, Mr. Doolittle.
Thank you, Governor. Well, the truth is, I've taken kind of a fancy to you, Governor, both. And if you want the girl, I'm not so certain having her back home again, but I might be open to an arrangement. Regarding in light of a young woman, she's a fine, handsome girl. As a daughter, she ain't worth her keep. So I'll tell you straight. All I ask is my rights as a father, and you are the last man alive except me to let her go for nothing. For I can see you are a straight sort, Governor. Well, what's £5 note to you, and what's Eliza to me?
I think you ought to know, Doolittle, that Mr. Higgins' intentions are entirely honourable.
Of course they are, Governor. If I thought there wasn't, I'd ask 50.
Do you mean to say, callous rascal, that you would sell your daughter for £50?
Have you no morals, man?
Can't afford them, Governor. Neither could you if you were as poor as me. Not that I meant any harm, you know. But if Eliza's going to get a bit out of it, why not me too? What am I, Governor? Both? I ask you, what am I? I'm one of the undeserving poor, that's what I am. Think of what that means to a man. It means he's up against middle-class morality all the time. If there's anything going and I put in a bit for it, there's always the same. You're undeserving. You can't have it. But my needs are as great as the most deserving widow that ever got money out of 6 different charities in 1 week for the death of the same husband. I don't need less than a deserving man. I need more. I don't eat less heartily than him. I drink a lot more. I want a bit of amusement, because I'm a thinking man. I'm cheerful in a song and a band when I feel low. I'm undeserving, and I mean to go on being undeserving. I like it, and that's the truth. Will you take advantage of a man's nature to do him out of the price of his own daughter, what he brought up and fed and clothed with the sweat of his own brow, until she grow big enough to be interesting to you two gentlemen? Is £5 unreasonable? I put it to you, and I leave it to you.
Pickering, if we were to take this man in hand for 3 months, he could choose between a seat in the cabinet and a popular pulpit in Wales.
What do you say to that, Doolittle?
Not me, Governor. I thank you kindly. Undeserving poverty is my line.
I suppose we must give him a fiver.
I'll make a bad use of it, I'm afraid.
Not me, Governor, so hope me I won't. Don't be afraid I'll save it, spare it, and live idle on it. There won't be a penny left of it by Monday. Just one good spree for myself and the missus, giving pleasure to ourselves and employment to others, and satisfaction to you to think it had not been thrown away. You couldn't spend it better.
This is irresistible. Let's give him 10.
No, Governor, no. The missus wouldn't have the heart to spend 10. £10 is a lot of money. It makes a man feel prudent like, and then goodbye to happiness. Give me what I asked you, not a penny more, and not a penny less.
Pickering, if we keep listening to this man, we'll have no morals left. Here you are, Doolittle.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Hey, watch where you're walking.
Oh, excuse me, miss. Blimey, it's Eliza. Oh, picture perfect, eh? She's a credit to me, James, ain't she?
Here now, what are you doing here?
I've come to see you off, Eliza. You listen to these gentlemen and give them none of your lip. Good day, governors.
What did he want?
It's no matter, Eliza. Time for another enunciation lesson.
Not another one. Ain't we going to do something else?
A person who can't enunciate properly cannot speak properly. Now, sit down and open your mouth. Pickering, hand me those marbles on the table.
Marbles?
Thank you. Eliza, we'll start you off with 3 marbles, and I want you to read this poem. Quite good. Let's try it with 6 marbles.
What if I swallow one?
Not to worry, I have plenty.
Higgins.
passage of time went slowly in the Higgins house, and in 6 months' approach, the experiment neared its completion. Professor Higgins decided to have Eliza try her new mannerism out at his mother's small tea gathering before going to the ambassador's garden party.
Really, Colonel Pickering, I do not know how I let you and my son talk me into this. If she should be found out...
Oh, trust me, Mrs. Higgins. No one will find out. Higgins has instructed her to stick to 2 subjects, the weather and everyone's health.
2 very safe subjects, I am sure. Tell me, Colonel Pickering, what are the exact state of things in Wimble Street?
Well, I've come to live there with Henry. We work together at my Indian dialects.
Know all about that. It's an excellent arrangement. But what about the girl? Where does she live?
With us, of course. Where else?
But on what terms? Is she a servant? And if not, what is she?
She works with us daily. Higgins helps her with her speech. She learns, he teaches, and I can't imagine what Wimpole Street would be like without her. We're always talking Eliza, teaching Eliza, dressing Eliza.
You are a pretty pair of children playing with your live doll.
Excuse me, ma'am. The Ansford Hills are here.
Oh, do show them in, Colonel. When will Henry get here with the girl?
He should be on his way. We bought a dress without her. Realized that it was too big, and he's had to take her back to the shop with Mrs. Pearce to get it properly fitted.
2 infinitely stupid male creatures. No respectable woman purchases a dress without first trying it on.
Realized that a little too late, I'm afraid. It's all right now.
Yes, we shall see, won't we?
The Ansford Hills, ma'am.
Genevieve, how do you do?
I am well, Eleanor. How are you?
Oh, quite well, I'm sure. May I present Colonel Pickering?
How do you do?
How do you do?
My son, Freddie. You remember him?
Oh, of course. How are you, Freddie?
How do you do? Quite well, I'm sure.
Oh, please sit down, everyone. We shan't let the tea run cold.
Where is your celebrated son? I thought we would be meeting him as well.
You told on us?
Everyone has a right to know whom is at each party, Colonel. Besides, young Freddie is quite interested in meeting Henry. Freddie is something of a student of speech.
Speech therapeutics, ma'am.
Oh, yes, I knew it was something of the sort.
Professor Higgins and Miss Doolittle, ma'am.
Oh, Henry, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Here she is, Miss Doolittle.
How do you do, Mrs. Higgins?
Oh, quite well, my dear. I am very glad to see you. May I present Mrs. Eynsford Hill?
How do you do?
How do you do?
And her son, Freddie Eynsford Hill.
How do you do?
How do you do, Miss Doolittle?
Oh, and of course you know Colonel Pickering.
How do you do, Colonel Pickering? Pleasure seeing you today.
Always wonderful to see you, Miss Doolittle.
Aha! Perfection.
Henry, don't sit on my writing table. You'll break it.
Sorry.
Oh, won't you sit down next to Colonel Pickering, Miss Doolittle?
Thank you kindly, Mrs. Higgins.
Oh, and Henry, sit down with me before the tea gets cold.
I'd rather sit over here on the sofa, Mother.
Tea, Miss Doolittle?
Yes, please.
Will it rain, do you think?
Whether the weather be fine, or whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold, or whether the weather be hot, whether the weather be rain, or whether the weather be sunny, we'll weather the weather, whether we like it or not.
How awfully funny.
What is wrong with that, young man? I bet I got it right.
Killing.
I'm sure I hope it won't turn cold. Well, there's so much influenza about. It runs right through our whole family regularly every spring.
My aunt died of influenza, so they said. But it's my belief they done the old woman in.
Done her in?
Yes, Lord love you. Why should she die of influenza? She come through diphtheria right enough the year before. I saw her with my own eyes. Fairly blue with it she was. They all thought she was dead, But my father, he kept ladling gin down her throat till she came to so sudden that she bit the bowl off the spoon. What call would a woman with that strength in her have to die of influenza? What become of her new straw hat that should have come to me? Somebody pinched it, and what I say is, them as pinched it done her in.
What does done her in mean?
Oh, that's the new small talk. To do a person in means to kill them.
You surely don't believe that your aunt was killed?
Do I not? Them she lived with would have killed her for a hat pin, let alone a hat.
But it can't have been right for your father to pour spirits down her throat like that. It might have killed her.
Not her. Gin was mother's milk to her. Besides, he'd poured so much down his own throat that he knew the good of it.
Do you mean that he drank?
Drank? My word, something chronic.
How dreadful for you!
Here, what are you sniggering at?
It's the new small talk. You do it so awfully well.
If I was doing it proper, then what was you laughing at? Have I said something I oughtn't?
No, not at all, Miss Doolittle.
Well, that's a mercy. Anyhow, what I always say is... Well, I must go. So pleased to have met you. Goodbye, Mrs. Higgins. Thank you for having me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Colonel Pickering.
Goodbye, Miss Doolittle.
Goodbye, all.
Are you walking across the park, Miss Doolittle? If so...
Walk? Not bloody likely. I'm going in a taxi. I love having my ass carted around. Am I? Goodbye.
My goodness!
Oh, good grief, Henry.
Goodbye.
Yes, may I help you?
Does Miss Doolittle live here?
Yes.
May I see her?
I'm sorry, she's not seeing anyone the rest of the evening. This afternoon was too much for her.
Really? But she was quite sensational.
So I heard. Good evening.
Good evening. Good night, Eliza. I hope to see you once again.
The night of the ambassador's garden party came rather quickly. Eliza studied harder, hoping not to make the same mistake she had made at Mrs. Higgins' party. Colonel Pickering was so nervous he drank 3 full glasses of sherry, while Professor Higgins remained calm and collected. He refused to call off the bet when Colonel Pickering begged him to. The night of the party came, and everyone nervously left Wimpole Street. Later that night, when the party was over and they returned home with shouts of joy and triumph, Eliza followed Professor Higgins and Colonel Pickering into the hotel and slunk into a corner, forgotten by the two men.
Higgins, you did it.
I can't remember when I enjoyed an evening more.
You won, my boy. The bet is yours.
I knew I would.
Oh, Mr. Higgins, is that you making all that noise?
Sorry, I did not mean to disturb you and Mr. Pierce.
I take it the evening was a success?
Smashing.
Yes, it was silly tomfoolery. If it wasn't for Professor Napian, I don't know what I would have done with myself.
That Hungarian blowhard was there.
Yes, he uses the science of speech to detect frauds and reports them to the host or hostess.
He looked Eliza over and began speaking with her. Then he decided to dance with her.
And when the dancing was done, he shook my hand and told me she was an impostor.
No.
Duval, you must have trained her to speak. Professor, he says.
At which point I thought the jig was up.
But I can tell she is not English. She is Hungarian.
And not just Hungarian, but a princess.
How absurdly wonderful.
Thank God it's all over. I can go to bed now without dreading tomorrow.
Well, good night, Mr. Higgins. Glad it was a success.
Good night.
Oh, I think I shall turn in too. It was a wonderful triumph for you, Henry. Good night, Higgins.
Good night, Pickering. Oh, Eliza, are you still up? Be a good girl and turn off the lights, will you? Oh, and write a note for Mrs. Pierce. I'd rather have coffee, not tea tomorrow. Now, where did I put my slippers?
Here are your slippers, and there, and may you never have a day's luck with them.
Why the devil are you throwing things at me?
I'd throw the water pitcher if I could.
Really, Eliza? This is not like you. Anything wrong?
Nothing wrong with you. I've won your bet for you, haven't I? That's enough for you. I don't matter, I suppose.
You won my bet. You! Presumptuous insect. I won it. What did you throw those slippers at me for?
Because I wanted to smash your face. I'd like to kill you, you selfish brute. Why didn't you leave me where you picked me out of, in the gutter? You thank God it's all over and that now you can throw me back there, do you? What's to become of me? What's to become of me?
How the devil do I know what's to become of you? What does it matter what becomes of you?
You don't care. I know you don't care. You wouldn't care if I was dead. I'm nothing to you, not so much as them slippers.
Those slippers.
Those slippers. I didn't think it made any difference now. Oh, God, I wish I was dead.
Why? In heaven's name, why? Listen to me, Eliza. All this irritation is purely subjective.
I don't understand. I'm too ignorant.
It's only imagination. Low spirits and nothing else. Nobody's hurting you. Nothing's wrong. You go to bed like a good girl and sleep it off. Have a little cry and say your prayers. That will make you comfortable.
I heard your prayers. Thank God it's all over.
Well, don't you thank God it's all over. Now you're free. You can do what you like.
What am I fit for? What have you left me fit for? Where am I to go? What am I to do? What's to become of me?
Oh, that's what's worrying you, is it? I shouldn't worry about it if I were you. I should imagine you won't have much difficulty in settling yourself, somewhere or other. Though I hadn't quite realized that you were going away. You might marry, you know. Not all men are confirmed old bachelors like me and the Colonel, and you're not bad to look at, except now when you're crying. I dare say my mother could find some chap or other who would do very well.
We were above all that at the corner of Tottenham Court Road.
What do you mean?
I sold flowers. I didn't sell myself. Now that you've made a lady of me, I'm not fit to sell anything else. I wish you'd left me where you found me.
Tosh, Eliza. Don't you insult human relations by dragging all this buying and selling into it. You needn't marry the fellow if you don't like him.
What else am I to do?
Oh, lots of things. What about your old idea of a florist shop? Pickering could set you up in one. He's lots of money. Come, you'll be all right. I must clear off to bed. I'm devilish sleepy. By the way, I was looking for something. I forget what it was.
Your slippers.
Oh, yes, of course. You shied them at me.
Before you go, sir.
Eh?
Do my clothes belong to me or to Colonel Pickering?
What the devil use would they be to Pickering?
I want to know what I may take away with me. I don't want to be accused of stealing.
Stealing? You shouldn't have said that, Eliza. That shows a want of feeling.
I'm sorry. I'm only a common, ignorant girl, and in my station I have to be careful. There can't be any feelings between the like of you and the like of me. Please, will you tell me what belongs to me and what doesn't?
You may take the whole damned houseful, if you like, except the jewels. They're hired. Will that satisfy you?
I will leave them on your desk.
Good. I'll make sure they get sent back. I should ram them down your ungrateful throat.
And the ring you bought for me in Brighton? Here. I don't want it any more.
Give it here.
Don't you dare hit me!
I hit you? You insipid creature, it is you who have hit me. You have wounded me to the heart.
I'm glad. I've got a bit of my own back at least.
You have caused me to lose my temper, Eliza. A thing that has hardly ever happened to me before. When you're better composed, we'll talk more in the morning. Good night.
You'd better leave a note for Mrs. Pierce about the coffee. It shan't be done by me.
Damn Mrs. Pierce. Damn the coffee. Damn you. And damn my own folly for having lavished my hard-earned knowledge and the treasure of my regard and intimacy on a heartless gutter snipe.
While Higgins and the rest of the house slept, Eliza angrily packed a small suitcase and bounded out of the house on Wimpole Street.
I hope his coffee is cold tomorrow.
Oh, Miss Doolittle.
Freddie, what are you doing out here?
I spend most of my nights here. It's where I feel most happy. Please don't laugh at me, Miss Doolittle.
Don't call me that. Eliza is good enough for me.
Where are you going with that suitcase?
To the river.
What for?
To make a hole in it.
What?
Freddie, you don't think I'm a heartless gutter snipe, do you?
Of course not, darling. Why on earth would you say that?
Don't call me darling, unless you're man enough to back that up with words.
That is...
Just as I thought. You're just like that man in there. Words, words, words all day, but not a single action to back them up. Not 1 ounce of caring.
I care a lot about you, Miss... Eliza. Each night I pass by here, hoping to see you.
Is the door buzzer broken?
No, but that woman told me you weren't seeing anyone, so I don't bother. I don't want to be rude.
Oh. Well, perhaps you are a man after all. Can you get me a cab?
Wherever to?
Mrs. Higgins is home. I have a few things I need to say to her, things only a mother should hear.
All right.
Stop the cab, Freddie.
But this is Covent Garden. It's not safe here this time of night.
Nonsense.
Do keep the cab here, sir.
All right, chappie, but it'll cost you.
No matter.
I used to work here. I'll be back, Freddie. It's colder than I remember. Excuse me, may I warm myself up by the fire?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, bless me. It's...
Yes?
Sorry, Mum. You look like someone I used to know is all.
Yeah, well, you keep the change, Joe. I'll be back here, I'm sure. Now, where should
Father?
Oh, blimey, it's Eliza. Better go away, Eliza. You shouldn't see me like this.
I've seen you drunk before.
I don't mean that. I mean this. I'm dressed up like a ruddy penguin.
Whatever for?
I'm going to St. George. Hanover Square. Your stepmother's going to marry me.
You're going to let yourself down to marry that low common
I
woman?
had to, Eliza. I come into money. And your stepmother demands we be respectable. I'm a slave to that woman, Eliza. I haven't the heart to turn her down. And it's your Professor Higgins' fault.
Really? What's he done now?
He's tied me up and delivered me into middle-class morality is all. He wrote a letter to an old blighter in America, Ezra D. Warner fella, who's giving $5 million to found moral reform societies all over the world. Your professor wrote to him that the most original moralist at present in England was Alfred Doolittle, a common dustman.
Sounds like one of his silly jokes.
Silly joke, nothing. It ruined me, Eliza. Ruined my happiness. Warner fellow wants to shrew that Americans are not like us, that they recognize and respect merit in every class of life, however humble. He put it in his will that I, a common dustman, should lecture the Moral Reform Society. And he left me £3,000 a year just to do it.
What's the problem, Dad? I've never known you not to speak your mind.
It ain't the lecturing I mind. I'll lecture them till I'm blue in their face. I will, and not turn a hair. It's making a gentleman of me that I object to. Who asked him to make a gentleman of me? I was happy. I was free. I touched pretty nigh everybody for money when I wanted it. Now everyone touches me. A year ago I had no relative in the world except 2 or 3 that wouldn't speak to me. Now I'm 50 and not a decent week's wages among the lot of them. I have to live for others and not for myself. Oh, it's a bloody nightmare.
Can't you refuse this?
Oh, that's the tragedy of Eliza. It's easy to say chuck it, but I haven't the nerve. Which one of us has? Now, why are you back here? He hasn't thrown you out, has he? I expect me to provide for you. Damn middle-class morality.
No, Dad, no. I'm not coming back.
Oh, good. Good for you, Eliza. Go to see me off? I'm getting hitched tomorrow morning at 10. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'd be obliged.
Yes, I'll demean myself for your sake.
Much obliged, Eliza. I'll see you there.
Good luck, Dad.
Darling, there you are. You should get out of the cold.
All right, I'm ready anyway, Freddie.
Freddie took Eliza to Mrs. Higgins' house, who welcomed her with open arms. Deep down, Mrs. Higgins had suspected Eliza was not happy at Professor Higgins' home, but she could not confirm those suspicions until the following morning after breakfast.
So, after you did this wonderful thing for them without making a single mistake, they never said a word to you?
No, Mrs. Higgins. Quite the opposite. They praised themselves and patted each other on the back. I cannot blame Colonel Pickering for such manners, as he is older and can be quite forgetful. But Professor Higgins treated me as though I was less than a schoolchild. He thanked God it was all over and said the whole evening had been a great bore for him. I threw slippers at him because I wanted to hurt him as he hurt me.
Oh, you have great restraint, my dear. I would have thrown the fire irons.
Excuse me, Mum. Professor Higgins is downstairs with Colonel Pickering.
Oh, well, shoo them up.
They're telephoning the police, Mum.
What?
Professor Higgins in quite a state. I thought I'd better tell you.
Yes, if you had told me he was not in a state, it would have been more surprising. Well, tell them to come up when they're finished. I suppose they've lost something.
Yes, ma'am.
Eliza, stay here and stand your ground. Don't let my son bully you.
I won't, Mrs. Higgins.
Mother! Mother! You'll never guess what has happened.
That is, we...
Morning, Professor Higgins. How do you do? Are you quite well?
Am I?
But of course you are. You are never ill. So glad to see you again, Colonel Pickering. Quite chilly this morning, isn't it?
Don't you dare try this game on me.
Yes, it is, Miss Doolittle. How good it is to see you. We were quite worried, which is why we were telephoning the police.
Did they send people out for Eliza?
No, I'm afraid they suspected us of some improper purpose and hung up.
It's no matter. We found her, Pickering. Eliza, come home immediately. Don't be a fool.
Oh, very nicely put indeed, Henry, but no woman could resist such an invitation.
You let her alone, Mother. Let her speak for herself. You will jolly soon see whether she has an idea that I haven't put into her head or a word that I haven't put into her mouth. I created this thing out of the squashed cabbage leaves of Covent Garden.
Will you drop me altogether now that the experiment is over, Colonel Pickering?
Oh, don't. You mustn't think of it as an experiment. That bothers me somehow.
I'm only a squashed cabbage leaf.
No.
I owe so much to you that I should be very unhappy if you forgot me.
It's very kind of you to say so, Miss Doolittle.
It's not because you paid for my dresses. I know you are generous to everybody with money. But it was from you that I learned really nice manners, and that's what makes one a lady, isn't it? You see, it was so very difficult for me with the example of Professor Higgins always before me. I was brought up to be just like him, unable to control myself and using bad language at the slightest provocation. And I should never have known that ladies and gentlemen didn't behave like that if you hadn't been there.
Oh, that's only his way, you know. He doesn't mean it.
I didn't mean it either when I was a flower girl. It was only my way. But you see, I did it, and that's what makes the difference after all.
No doubt. Still, he taught you to speak, and I couldn't have done that, you know.
Of course, that is his profession.
Damnation.
It was just like learning to dance in the fashionable way. There was nothing more in it than that. But do you know it began my real education?
What?
Your calling me Miss Doolittle that day when I first came to Wimpole Street. That was the beginning of self-respect for me. And there were 100 little things you never noticed because they came naturally to you. Things about standing up and taking off your hat and opening doors.
Oh, that was nothing.
Yes, things you showed, you thought and felt about me as if I was something better than a scullery maid. Though I know, of course, you would have been just the same to a scullery maid if she had been let in the drawing room. You never took off your boots in the dining room when I was there.
Oh, you mustn't mind that. Higgins takes off his boots everywhere.
Pickering.
I know, I'm not blaming him. It is his way, isn't it? But it made such a difference to me that you didn't do it. You see, really and truly, apart from the things anyone can pick up, the dressing and the proper way of speaking and so on, the difference between a lady and a flower girl is not how she behaves, but how she's treated. I shall always be a flower girl to Professor Higgins because he always treats me as a flower girl and always will. But I know I can be a lady to you because you always treat me as a lady and always will.
Oh, please, don't swear under your breath, Henry.
Damn.
Well, this is really very nice of you, Miss Doolittle.
I should like you to call me Eliza now, if you would.
Thank you, Eliza. Of course.
And I should like Professor Higgins to call me Miss Doolittle.
I'll see you in hell first.
Henry! Henry!
Why don't you swear back at him? It would do him a lot of good.
I can't. I could have done it once, but now I can't go back to it. You told me, you know, that when a child is brought to a foreign country, it picks up the language in a few weeks and forgets its own. Well, I'm a child in your country. I've forgotten my own language and can speak nothing but yours. That's the real break-off with the corner of Tottenham Court Road. Leaving Wimpole Street finishes it.
Oh, but you're coming back to Wimpole Street, aren't you? You'll forgive Higgins.
Whether I do or not is not really up to me to decide. But I would like a moment with Professor Higgins, if I may.
Of course. I have to prepare for a lecture later this week anyway. Good morning, Mrs. Higgins. Good morning. Eliza?
Good morning.
Good morning, Colonel. Well, I must see how we are getting along for afternoon tea. Henry, be good.
Well, Eliza, you've had a bit of your own back, as you call it. Have you had enough? And are you going to be reasonable? Or do you want any more?
You want me back only to pick up your slippers and put up with your tempers and fetch and carry for you.
I haven't said I wanted you back at all.
Oh, indeed. Then what are we talking about?
About you, not about me. If you come back, I shall treat you just as I always have treated you. I can't change my nature, and I don't intend to change my manners. My manners are exactly the same as Colonel Pickering's.
That's not true. He treats the flower girl as if she was a duchess.
And I treat a duchess as if she was a flower girl.
I see. The same to everybody.
Just so. The question is not whether I treat you rudely, but whether you ever heard me treat anyone else better.
I don't care how you treat me. I don't mind your swearing at me. I don't mind a black eye. I've had one before this, but I won't be passed over.
Then get out of my way, for I won't stop for you. You talk about me as if I were a motor bus.
So you are a motor bus, all bounce and go and no consideration for anyone. But I can do without you. Don't think I can't.
I know you can. I told you you could. You never asked yourself, I suppose, whether I could do without you.
Don't you try to get round me. You'll have to do without me.
I could do without anybody. I have my own soul, my own spark of divine fire. But I shall miss you, Eliza. I have learnt something from your idiotic notions. I confess that humbly and gratefully. And I have grown accustomed to your voice and appearance. I like them rather.
Well, you have both of them in your gramophone and in your book of photographs. When you feel lonely without me, you can turn the machine on. It's got no feelings to hurt.
I can't turn your soul on.
You are a devil. You can twist the heart in a girl as easy as some could twist your arms to hurt her. Mrs. Pierce warned me, but I won't be coming back, Professor.
Are you trying to intimidate me? It won't work, Eliza. You can either come back or go to the devil, whichever you please.
What am I to come back for?
For the fun of it. That's why I took you on.
And you may throw me out tomorrow if I don't do everything you want me to.
Yes, and you may walk out tomorrow if I don't do everything you want me to.
And live with my father?
Yes, or sell flowers. Or I could adopt you as my daughter and sell money on you if you like. Or would you rather marry Pickering?
I wouldn't marry you if you asked me, and you're nearer my age than what he is.
Than he is, not than what he is.
I'll talk as I like. You're not my teacher now.
I don't suppose Pickering would, though. He's as confirmed an old bachelor as I am.
That's not what I want, and don't you think it. I've always had chaps enough wanting me that way. Freddie Hill writes to me 2 and 3 times a day, sheets and sheets.
Damn his impudence.
He has a right to if he likes, poor lad. And he does love me.
You have no right to encourage him.
Every girl has a right to be loved.
What, by fools like that?
Freddie's not a fool. And if he's weak and poor and wants me, maybe he'd make me happier than my betters that bully me and don't want me.
In short, you want me to be as infatuated about you as Freddie? Is that it?
No, I don't. That's not the sort of feeling I want from you. I want a little kindness. I know I'm a common, ignorant girl, and you a book-learned gentleman, but I'm not dirt under your feet. What I did was not for the dresses and the taxis. I did it because we were pleasant together, and I came to care for you. Not to want you to make love to, and not forgetting the difference between us, but more friendly-like.
Well, of course. That's just how I feel. And how Pickering feels. Eliza, you're a fool.
You are a cruel tyrant. I won't be coaxed round as if I was a baby or a puppy. If I can't have kindness, I'll have independence.
Independence? That's middle-class blasphemy. We are all dependent on one another. Every soul of us on earth.
I'll let you see whether I'm dependent on you. If you can preach, I can teach. I'll go and be a teacher.
What do you teach, in heaven's name?
What you told me. I'll teach phonetics.
Ha!
I'll offer myself as an assistant to Professor Napier.
What? That impostor, that humbug, that toadying ignoramus? Teach him my methods, my discoveries? You take one step in his direction, and I'll wring your neck. Do you hear?
Ring away. What do I care? I knew you'd strike me some day. Now I know how to deal with you. What a fool I was not to think of it before. You can't take away the knowledge you gave me. You said I had a finer ear than you, and I can be civil and kind to people, which is more than you can. Oh, that's done you, Henry Higgins, it has. Now that I don't care for your bullying and your bigger talk, I'll advise it in the paper that your Duchess is only a flower girl that you taught, and that she'll teach anybody to be a Duchess just the same in 6 months for 1,000 guineas. Oh, when I think of myself crawling under your feet and being trampled on and called names, when I think of all the time I only had to lift my finger to be as good as you, I could just kick myself.
By George, Eliza, I said I'd make a woman of you, and I have. I like you like this.
Yes, you turn around and make up to me now that I'm not afraid of you and can do without you.
Of course I do, you little fool. 5 minutes ago you were like a millstone round my neck. Now you're a tower of strength, a consort battleship. You and I and Pickering will be 3 old bachelors together, instead of only 2 men and a silly girl.
Eliza, Freddie's at the door. He wanted to know if you were ready to attend your father's wedding.
Tell him I'll be there shortly. Goodbye, Professor Higgins. I shall not see you again.
Rubbish. You will be back at Wimpole Street. I know it. You could bring Freddie too. And while you're out, can you order a ham and Stilton cheese? And buy me a pair of reindeer gloves, number 8s, and a tie to match that new suit of mine, at Eel and Binman's. You can choose the colour.
Buy them yourself.
This has been Theatre on the Air. Tonight's program, Pygmalion, was adapted by Joseph Silvia from the George Bernard Shaw play, and brought to you by Orange Fizzy World. Join us next time on the same network for more classic stories. Until then, I'm Don Goodwin, wishing you a pleasant evening.